G'day everybody, this is Simon, also known as Captain Australia sometimes. I've been catching up with my beautiful mate Michael, my best friend in the world. I haven't seen him since the COVID border closures, so we've been having a few beers and I'm a little bit drunk. So this is, I guess, me at my most authentic. So I now am Clark Kenting up. I'm just my normal Bruce Wayne civilian guy. I don't know if, let's put this down. So I'm just dressed like this, but I bought my Captain Australia gear with me. So I'm gonna find a place to change and then I'm gonna walk home. So it's a 20-kilometer walk home. And I'm all about that practice with them, getting them KMs up, yo. So yeah, look, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit buoyed up by having seen my best friend, Michael. I've known him since I was a teenager, all those many years ago. And we've had a few beers and just talked about life, death, and the universe, as you do. And now I need to find a place out in public to change into my Captain Australia gear for the walk home. So it's a nice 20k walk. I'm going to walk through the city and I'll stream later and I'll show you some lovely city views. I just thought it might be fun to show you what it looks like me trying to get dressed as Captain Australia. But that said, that's a little bit sexy, a little bit weird. So you don't need to see any of that. There'll be trauma and therapy. Let's put you down on the tripod and let's see what we've got going on. Oh. Now this pack, this is a bloody marvel of engineering. This pack weighs 15, maybe 20 kilos when you just lift it up in your arm like that. But when it's on my back, it's light as a feather. It's gorgeous, it's wonderful. So for my big walk, Captain Australia's big walk for the Kids Cancer Project, 26 December 2021, I'm going to walk from Brisbane to Melbourne. My initial motivation was my own healing after stage 4 cancer. When I was a child, I walked from Brisbane to Sydney and it was a very healing experience for me. So I wanted to recover that. But soon I realised I could do it for a charity. And the Kids Cancer Charity is just about the best charity I could imagine. I don't know how well you can hear me. I've got this earbud in my ear. So it should hopefully be giving you good audio. This is all just a little bit traumatizing and a little bit distressing. So I'm going to pull out the Captain Australia gear and get dressed. But I'm not going to show you that because you would need to go and see a doctor if I did. So, shh, I'm a little bit drunk. So I'm going to change into Captain Australia. I'm going to put my magic flag up and then I'm going to walking through the city. And why? It's because this flag that I carry around, it's a billboard. And it shows members of the public just how important this charity is. So it's close to 1,000 kids. It's close to 1,000 kids every year that are diagnosed. The same sort of cancer I faced up to. So I had a stage 4 cancer, 6 months to live. And I beat it. And I got lucky, but there's no lucky with cancer. Cancer is a train wreck. You face chemo, radiation, all these horrible problems. No child should face up to that. So that's the charity. That's what I'm all about. So I've been out drinking with my good mate Michael. I call him Iron Mike because he's built like the professional boxer Mike Tyson. He's a big unit, and my dearest friend in the world. And now I'm going to change to Captain Australia, and my next stream, I'm at Coorparoo at the moment, so it's about 10k into the city, something like that, and then I'll show you a stream with the city lights. And I just thought I'd have one of these Deadpool moments where I get dressed, and it's a silly idea the more I think about what I'm doing, but let's just see how we go. Okay, so I've got my bag here with all my gear. And let me show you. This is just us sharing in. Oh, okay. So this is my. You've got a first aid kit. a little pouch which is mainly meant for carrying maps, but it also has my Go card and a few other bits and pieces, my gloves, yibbity skibbity, and a pouch for carrying other general stuff. So this I'm going to need. And then, woohoo! Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't have to do laundry. Captain Australia does. Ah, this smells so good. Freshly washed, my friends. Hey, if you watch the Today Show on Monday, there's an interview, so I get to talk to Ali and Carl Stefanovic, and we'll talk about the big walk. The big walk is just about hope. The idea was me healing, and that's a private thing. That's just me walking. I just need a backpack for that. And the thing is, that applies to other people, so hope. The big walk is a metaphor for hope. It's about no matter how hard life tries to grind you down, you get up and you find ways to move forward. And oh, hello, someone watching. This might require you to take a little bit of therapy. It's just an old man trying in public to change into superhero gear. So this is that Clark Kent goes into the phone booth, bang, Superman. But in real life, so it's not that easy. So I've got my Captain Australia gear, I've got my belt, and here in my bag I've got my military pants. I'm already wearing, if you can see, let's see. Oh, that was a bit of a kung fu kick, Captain Australia. I've got my magic boots, so I'm now going to just duck around that corner there, get undressed and get redressed. Clark Kent disappears, Superman appears. Well, I'm not mental, I'm honestly not. I don't think I'm Batman or Superman. I'm just trying to raise money for the Kids Cancer Project. So yeah, I mentioned those 1,000 Aussie kids who get diagnosed every year. Your donation to the charity helps stop that from happening. Okay, and it's not just next year. Those 1,000 kids, they all have names. David, Sue, Grace, John. They all have names. The average age is 6. 6 years old. And we're not just helping them. If the treatments are softened for them, every year subsequent, the children that face up to pediatric cancer, they have better treatment options. Less likelihood of disease, or disease detection is earlier than it was. So, I'm sorry, this is absurd and it's a bad idea. I'm a little bit drunk. I've been drinking with my friend Michael, my dearest friend in the world. And now, Bruce Wayne changes into Batman. You don't need to see that. That's going to traumatize you. These are my pants. This is me now. So I'm just going to duck around the corner and get dressed. And you don't need to be watching this. Don't watch this. But yeah, you know, I'm sorry, I've wrapped so much of my healing, my recovery from horrible cancer, in the idea of being of service and helping those children. And you know, when you have a few drinks, you talk true, you know? You've got that idiot friend and you're having a few drinks and they say, oh, I love you so much. But they really do. They do. They love you so much. And they're just trying to say what they can't say normally because their personality gets in the way. And the alcohol sort of erodes that a little bit. So I'm just talking the truth, you know. This charity has given me so much more than I could ever do in service to it. The idea of helping those children, John, Sue, you know, these specific children in the future, it allows me to heal from my own cancer in a way that I couldn't otherwise. And I guess that makes it selfish. But don't think of me. Look past me. Look at them. Anyway, I'm going to change into my superhero gear. I just realised I've been streaming and talking, and we're a little bit well lit here, and I'm about to get naked. So This is just ill-advised. It's just not smart, but it's true and it's honest. And yeah, I'm going to walk, after I get dressed as Captain Australia, I'm going to walk 20 kilometres to my home from here. This is my lovely mate Michael's house. He lives at Cooperoo. I live at a place called Kenmore. So it's about 20k from here. Good walk, and I've had a few beers to fortify me, so we're all good. Anyway, this is not a nervous breakdown. This is very serious. I'm going to find out now if I can take my pants off without taking my boots off. You see, and here's the thing about superheroes, okay? They don't have to do laundry. Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, they don't have to poo. Captain Australia sometimes has to poo. Okay, I'm going to try and change these dodgy corduroy pants into these military Captain Australia pants, but I'm going to duck around the corner so you can't see that. You can probably still hear it. I've got an earbud in my thing, am I? Oh God, I hope that no one's calling the police right now. That's not good. That's very bad. If I end up in jail, this is not cool. Okay? Pants off and pants on. Come on. Come on, Captain Australia. You can do it. Little jiggle, mate. Little jiggle. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful, buddy. Anybody who is watching this is also me. Okay. I've got my army pants on. Now, if you saw that piece on the project, they took me, the real me, and they made it look better than I am. This is also the real me. So you're seeing this old fool try and Superman up. Oh, no, don't take your shirt off, Captain Australia. Okay, the Captain Australia shirt is behind that wall there. I'm now going to come out superheroed up for science. Okay. We are being so secretive and stealthy. I'm like a ninja. Oh, actually, you can see me there. Oh, that's my arm. You don't see that. Okay. No, where's the Captain Australia? That's the Captain Australia shirt. Okay. This is looking more and more like an old fool having a breakdown. It's so important to me not to undermine the seriousness of the charity in my absurd fool doing foolish things. But, hey, look at that. Look at that. Yes. Go, Captain. Thank you. So, I need glasses. You know, before chemotherapy, 20/20 vision. So it says, also a couple of beers doesn't help. Hoagie, Helen, Hoagie. It starts with an H, I think. Thank you so much. I'm a little bit embarrassed because I've had a few drinks with my dear friend Michael, and now in this dark little corner, not far from where Michael lives, in fact, I'm changing my clothes. So I think I've done okay. And after this, I'm gonna walk home. It's a good, now by the way, it's a good 20 kilos. I've lost 50 kilos. You know, cancer destroyed my thyroid, or rather the radiation did. And I put on a massive amount of weight, and I've dropped about 50 kilos, and I keep interchanging kilos with kilometres. It's a 20-kilometre walk home from here. And that's not a small walk, but it's nothing for me now. That's how far I've come from December. And I'm concerned that in my weakness and frailty and basically being just a human being, that I can't get that message across. But the message is really, really simple. Hope. December, I was wrecked. I could barely walk 3 kilometers. And now, after a drink with my friend, I'm going to walk home 20k. And it's nothing. It's pleasure. It's pleasure. It's healthy and it's healing and it's pleasure. It's joy. It's moving towards the light. And that's available to you, to anybody that you know that needs it. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm being eloquent or rambling, but it's such an important thing. Hope grows in the sharing. So in my suffering, I didn't see a path out of it. But it's like the Buddhist proverb says, kindness is the antidote to suffering. So I be of service, I try and help this charity, and it lifts me up. And I try and help you or your friend who's suffering, and it lifts you and me and us up. And that's it. And I'm drunk. I'm just a drunken fool at the moment. And why am I streaming? What am I doing? But I hope that somebody, or my own children, my own boys, my beautiful boys, will one day see this. And they'll know the truth of it, the fundamental truth. You know, that we can all share hope. And it grows in the sharing. And the big walk is a metaphor for that. It's about, no matter how hard life grinds you down, standing up and finding hope. Oh crap. I don't know if you can see this. Somebody's light came on over there. And here I am streaming. But you know what? I've got my pants on. Your passion and something is absolutely contagious. Thank you. Oh. Abby, thank you so much. I know this is not appealing. This is an old man changing his clothes in a back alley somewhere. I'm going to throw the mask on and suddenly, bang, Bruce Wayne is Batman. But Batman fights. He hurts people. I'm not about that. Just about hope. So I'm going to pick my pack on and I'm going to walk into the city, and there's somebody there, but they see that I'm fully clothed and everything's okay. So no problems. I'm going to put my gloves on, finish what I'm doing, and then I'm going to start walking into the city. So Abby, anybody else, thank you so much. I just, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. So your kindness furthers my own healing, and I hope that my kindness might help some random person somewhere. But that's the thing, kindness counteracts all the other stuff. Kindness is the antidote to suffering, but it fights all of the darkness, hate, cruelty, all of that. I don't know if the sound on this is okay, I don't know if the vision on this is okay, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, these are my normal clothes. I've done a little bit of a strip, and I got away with it. Good on you, Captain Australia. So, I'm going to put this in the bag here. Again, this bag weighs about 20 kilo when I just lifted. There's a lot of cockroaches around here. That's not cool. And we'll pop this over here. Got a water bottle. Probably don't need this bag. Your pay. Oh, okay, same comment. Yeah. So anybody at some future point looking at this, forgive my drunkenness. I've met my dear friend, and we've only had about 6 beers, good beers, but I'm a little bit drunk, and please don't allow that to undermine the fundamental importance of the charity, the Kids Cancer Project. You can donate, you don't have to. In fact, if it's not done joyfully, don't do it. All of these charities that come after you and they shake their little things and put coins in here and donate, round your transaction up. You're buying groceries, round your transaction up and help this one or that one or whatever. this is, I hope, purer than that. It's about those 1,000 children. They have names. It's about them. Help them. If you feel that you want to, you don't have to. And if you get anything else from this without helping them, it's my gift to you. If this is funny to you, it's my gift to you. If this makes you feel better about life, it's my gift to you. Good on you. So, here, this is my utility belt. Let's figure this stuff out. I tell ya, so I don't know if you, those Deadpool movies are pretty cool. I don't know if you saw them. There was a joke where he, you know, needed to save a guy, and he does the Superman duck into a phone booth thing. And he took about 15 minutes to change his clothes. This is the same sort of deal as that. These are my tactical gloves. Let's pop these on. Oh yeah, Captain Australia. That's intimidating. I think anyone would look at that and they would just think, oh man. After I do this changing clothes stream, I will do a city stream when I get into the city. It's about 8 or so k's from here. I am at Cooperoo. So let me just... I don't know what's wrong with me. What's wrong with me? Many problems. Don't allow my strangeness to reflect on the charity, he says. Okay. 20k walk home, that'll sober me up. And I will stream to you later from the Story Bridge or Kangaroo Point vantage point overlooking my city. If you're not in Brisbane, you don't know what those places are. That's okay. They're just lovely parts of the city. So this... Oh! And if you watch the Today Show, they're going to interview me Monday morning. Going to talk about, hopefully, what an important cause the Kids Cancer Project is. So, if you ever watch that show, it's a pretty cool show. They are very witty and smart. Smarter than I am. Watch that. Sorry, I'm concentrating on sorting out. This is my special magic bag. I don't believe it's magic, I'm not cray-cray. And, okay. This is the most genuine part of my kit, upside down, first aid kit. There's a bunch of bandages and band-aids and bits and pieces in there, which is, should I ever find myself in an emergency, very handy. Oh, look at that massive gut. I don't know if you saw me skip through the city. That was terrible. That was a daily donor dare of doom. Anybody who donates gets to dare. And I received a dare from someone called Liz, and the dare was very simple and yet horrible. It was skip. So I skipped through the city. Okay. I have this belt on now. I think I've kind of done it. Let me just... I've put the belt on backwards, which is just crazy. What am I doing? Tighten it up. Okay. Tilt that up. I will kill this stream, I think, because I'm having a slight wardrobe emergency where you have to put a belt on backwards, which is not a problem I expected to face 9 months ago. But now that I've faced it, I'm determined to solve it. So you don't need to watch that though. I have my mask. Let's put my mask on for you. You'll enjoy that. This is the final piece of the puzzle. Diggity diggity dee. There we go. Okay. We're bold. We're ready to save the world. I can't do that. I'm just an old fool. But you can. You've got all these gifts. Okay. There we go. My wife sewed that button on for me. I love her very much. Oh. Music just popped into my ear. Oh, hang on. To be just live. That's Marvin Gaye. What's going on? There's nothing wrong with me loving you. Marvin Gaye was a wonderful, wonderful singer. Yourself to me can never be wrong when our love is true. Okay, so I've got this bag. This has my various cards and stuff in it. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, got that. Alright, this is Captain Australia. Absent those reflective glasses, I'm going to now walk from Coorparoo through till Kenmore. It's about 18 something K, I think. I'm a little bit drunk, but I'm going to wear my big magic flag. I'm going to assemble that, but you don't need to watch that. So all the best. Wish you well. It's a Friday night in Brisbane. Please support the Kids Cancer Project if you can find it in your heart to donate today. That would be a wonderful, wonderful thing. It's a very worthy charity. All the best. G'day, Captain Australia here. So I'm still figuring out this technology. I have Motown bustling in my ear at the moment, which kind of messes with your ability to concentrate. It's like a heat wave. So yeah, Motown. It's actually kind of nice. But yeah, look, I apologise for the earlier drunken stream as I did my Clark Kent to Superman change. As you can see, I'm all Supermaned up, baby. So now I'm at Coorparoo, which is in the western suburbs of Brisbane, and I'm just going to walk home to Kenmore. I mean, Coorparoo is the eastern suburbs of Brisbane, and I'm walking to Kenmore, which is the western suburbs of Brisbane. So it's a 18k walk or so. And the thing to take from that is it's nothing. It's walking for pleasure. Where in December I could barely walk 3 kilometres. So cancer knocked the life out of me. It tried to take my life, but it tried to destroy my spirit and my general day-to-day health as well. And I guess it's about the fundamental thing that you can fight your way back from that. So look at me, here I am walking across the city. It's crazy, I'm drunk and I'm a fool, and I'm walking across Brisbane in the middle of the night dressed as a superhero. Something wrong with me, right? But it doesn't contaminate the underlying message that you in your day-to-day life, you can do better, you can have hope, you can move forward. If you're great now, you can go beyond great, you can be wonderful. And if you're suffering, you can lift yourself out of that, just as I did. So that's a big part of the big walk. It's about fixing broken things. But yeah, aside from that, it's about the Kids Cancer Project. So it started with healing. There's the city behind me. I don't know if you can see that. So this is a very short stream. I'm going to head into the city. I think I'm heading in roughly the right direction. And if I take a roundabout course, well, you know, it's a bit of extra walking. Walking is good for you. So I'll head into the city and I'll show you some lovely city views later on. Maybe we'll meet some fun people. Okay, bye. G'day. This is just to comfort those of you who might have seen the last stream and been concerned that a dozen beers is enough to knock Captain Australia down. So I'm walking through the city at the moment, and as promised, city lights. So it's only been 6k or so, I don't know, maybe 8.
I've got another 8 to get home. It's lovely. It's a little bit misty, not quite rainy, so enjoying the weather. So just sort of let you know that I'm not too much under the weather and I'm on my way home. So this is Brisbane for you. Beautiful city.
Captain America.
Australia, buddy.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi! There's a bit of a rowdy element out tonight. So here we go, let's have a look at these city lights. This is Brisbane for you. G'day buddy, how you doing? Yeah, not too bad. So that is Bris Vegas in all its glory. And got another 8k to go or so before I can sleep. So let me kill the stream. All the best.